Were you ready to come in and start singing? I hope so. That means you've been practicing the first voice of Oh Music. Fantastic. This week, keep singing that song. And now we're going to learn how to play voice 1 of our recorder, Canon. But first, let's review. What is a canon? Do you remember? A canon is a musical composition where voices enter one by one and repeat what others have sung or played before them. I believe we did this once in class for a breathing warm-up. I started with different consonants like b, 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 b. And after I had done it 4 times, then you came in while I continued. Maybe we can try that to give us a good idea. So I'll continue, I'll point at you when it's your turn. You should do what I just did and be listening at the same time for what I'm doing and what you'll be doing next. Let's try it. B, 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 k, 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 d, 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 f, 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 g, 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 h, 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 j, 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 k, 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 ooh, 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 p, 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 qua, 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 r, 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 s, 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 t, 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 v, 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 w, 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 x, 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 y, 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 z. Very good. I'm sure you got it right, even though I can't hear you. I'll trust that we did. Well, we're going to do the same thing now on our recorders. But first, let's review the note that we learned last time. Let's remember that high E lives on the 4th space at the top of the treble clef. We play it with 3 fingers from the left hand and 2 fingers from the right hand, as well as half of our thumb. Let's try it together. I'm sure you've just done a fantastic job. Now you're ready to learn our next song. We're going to use the 4 steps that we used in the cuckoo to also learn this song. Take out the PDF that you used for your last lesson and you'll see the song at the bottom of the page. Step number 1 is always to label the notes and color them correctly. The colors that are on mine are not the colors that we've learned. So make sure you get out your correct colors, the ones that we always use, and color your notes. Pause the video and take some time to write down the note names, and then you can check yours against mine. All right, time's up. Have a look and see. Make sure your notes are exactly the same as mine. If you did both the first and the second voice, well then you're already ahead of the game because that's what we'll be looking at the next time we're together. But make sure you at least have the first voice correct. Step number 2 is to look at the rhythm. We're going to clap it together and say the note names. Are you ready? Notice that this is in 3/4 time, or it's a ternary rhythm. So have that in mind. We should feel a strong beat 1. 1, 2, 3. That's what we're gonna feel. 1, ready, go. C, B, A, B, G. C, D, E, D. E, D, C, E, B. D, E, D, C. All right, you may have noticed that I did that pretty slow, but that's because I want us to play at that rhythm. There are some tricky note changes in this song, and we're going to look at those next. If you need to go back and practice that again, just rewind this part of the video and try it again so that you have that rhythm in your head. If not, then just move on to step number 3. This step might always seem a bit silly, but I promise you it's really, really helpful as we learn how to play this song. So get your recorders, left hand on top, right hand prepared on the bottom, because we're going to be using both of them this time. And in practice position, I'm going to hold mine up here so you can see it better. Okay, but you do it in practice position. We're going to practice the fingerings, saying the note names. Okay, let's do it at the same tempo as we did before. To start, we should have our thumb and our second finger on their notes. Okay, the first part we're going to just need the left hand. Okay, but have the other hand ready to go. Okay, so it's going to go like this. 1, ready, go. C, B, A, B, G, sh, C, D, our new note, E, D, without the thumb, rest, E, D, C, E, B, that's the trickiest one, and D, E, D, C, although that one's pretty tough too, okay? Take as many times as you need to just get those movements down. Make sure that you're following along. Check along with my fingers and make sure you have the same one, okay? Then once you're ready, we'll move on to step 4 and finally play this beast. Okay, are you ready? Left hand on top, right hand on the bottom. Let's take it nice and easy. 1, with your thumb on the back, middle finger, ready, go. Make sure you carry out the rests to the end because that's the important thing about voice number 1. It has to wait until voice number 2 is done for the canon to be absolutely beautiful. Now take as many times as you need to play this song, and when you think you have it ready, feel free to leave me a message on Kahoot. I'll have a listen and give you some feedback just in case you need help with anything before next lesson when we're going to learn how to put the second voice along with it. You're going to do great. I have confidence and faith in you. Have fun. Don't get too frustrated. Just take your time and enjoy playing voice 1 of this recorder canon.